Victoria Middle School studios.
This is the Royal Announcements!
Good morning, I'm Hezekiah.
And I'm Reagan.
Today is Tuesday, April 1st, and it's cycle day 4.
Today's lunch features a waffling beef taco, Mexican-style refried beans, and salsa.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Our lost and found is full again. Please be sure to check for lost items before our break this week. Any items remaining will be donated at the end of the week.
Mark your calendars. The art show is on April 3rd from 1 o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m. We can't wait to see you and your families there.
We have a sports team in action today. The boys soccer team has a home game against Red Lion at 4. We wish you the best of luck. Today we said happy birthday shout-outs to Miss Ruth Hudson Brophy and Ashton Fellinger. We hope you have a great day.
We now go to Mrs. Colt Ryder and Mrs. Woolgridge for Tuesday Trivia.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here today, Mrs. Wooldridge. So for those who don't know you, Mrs. Wooldridge is one of our PE teachers and a teacher of 8th grade health.
Yep.
So most of our students have probably seen you in the gym for PE, but really the reason I invited you here today is because you are a health teacher, and I thought having a health teacher today would be a good choice for what we're going to talk about here this morning, because today is Take Down Tobacco Day. They do this on April 1st, and it's all about youth tobacco prevention, and that includes things like vaping as well. It's all kind of grouped together.
Yeah, absolutely. And even though today is April 1st and April Fool's Day, tobacco use is really no joke.
Yeah, for sure. So we're just going to go through kind of some facts about tobacco, smoking, vaping. Is this something that you would talk about in health class?
Yeah, we do get to this topic. We talk about some alcohol and drugs, and we pinpoint kind of smoking more than vaping. Miss Reynolds actually kind of focuses on vaping in 7th grade a little bit. So you kind of get a little bit of both if you choose to take health in 8th grade as well.
Okay. So unfortunately, I feel like as a teenager, that is an age where people tend to want to try and experiment with some of these things. But vaping, tobacco, not something to mess around with. It's super addictive. So in addition to it not being good for you, you try this, you think, oh, I'm just going to maybe do this with my friends, whatever, and then before you know it, you're addicted because of that nicotine.
Yes.
Whether it's vaping or just like regular cigarettes or other tobacco products, that nicotine in there is going to get your body really addicted, and then even if you decide you don't want to do it anymore, you can't do it, or it's really hard.
Yeah. And a lot of people think too that vaping is a safe alternative other than to smoking cigarettes, and that's really just not true. It does just as harm to your body as smoking an actual cigarette, and it can just do your increased heart rate, coughing, gives you bad breath, all of those similar side effects to smoking an actual cigarette. It really does the same thing. So really it's not a safe alternative.
Yeah, and I remember back when the vapes really started becoming popular years ago, and people thought that it was a safe alternative to smoking. Well, the problem was it was so new that we didn't really know the long-term effects. So now that they've been around for a while, some of those things you talked about, those would be like short-term, kind of immediate with the side effects. But now we're starting to see the long-term side effects with even some more, serious issues: heart disease, lung cancer, respiratory problems, tooth decay, gum disease. it was, I think, initially thought that vaping would be a way to like avoid
Those things.
those long-term consequences, but
Yeah.
you know, we're just seeing now that that is not
Not the case.
true.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I would agree. Yep.
And here's what is so scary to me, with the vapes especially. So you have no idea what chemicals are in there.
Yeah.
You know, I talk to kids about this all the time. I'm hearing like formaldehyde, like that's a chemical that's used to like preserve things, right?
Right.
So you don't want to have that inside
No.
of your body. You want your body to be a living,
Yes.
breathing organism. Definitely not something we want to, you know, preserve like a specimen in a jar. No.
Absolutely. No, absolutely.
And then I was reading something about popcorn lung. Have you heard of that?
I have heard of that, and it's just sort of like you kind of. It's like the same thing. Again, smoking can happen with that as well, and it's this awful kind of like cough almost that just is right there, and it's just like always. It's just always on your lung, and you're just kind of makes it hard to breathe. And
that's from some of those chemicals. And I was reading about that it actually like constricts your airways. It almost like fills up your lungs or fills up your airways over time, so that it's like you can't breathe.
Right.
Like I can't even imagine that, doing something to yourself that you know has the possibility of making it that
happen.
you can't breathe.
Yeah.
That's just really scary.
Yeah.
So, again, Take Down Tobacco Day, spread the word. Apparently, I didn't realize this, but if you go online and you look up this Take Down Tobacco Day, there are like teenagers, really I think mostly teenagers, it's all about kids and youth who are, you know, writing to their like government officials in their local, state, or even nationally, to try to get some of these vaping and tobacco laws changed. So I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, which kind of leads into one of our trivia questions, which is something that has actually changed in the last couple of years with the difference here that we'll talk about, but when we get to that point. But
all right.
yeah.
So we ready for trivia?
Ready.
All right. So what email or number should we take today?
Let's go with number 9.
Okay. So emailer number 9, you're going to email me, Miss Cartwriter, with the answer and the extension where we can reach you. And our question today that goes along with tobacco and vaping is, what is the legal age to buy tobacco products, which includes vapes? How old do you have to be to legally buy that? Now, here's a fun fact while they're emailing. Did you know that on school property, and this is not like a Dallastown rule, right? In the whole state of Pennsylvania, on a school property, you are not allowed to have tobacco or vape products. Doesn't matter how old you are.
Right.
Even if you're over that age that you need to be to buy it, still can't have it on school property.
Yeah, school is just not the place for it. Period.
Absolutely. Okay, I feel my phone vibrating here. The answers are coming in. We're looking for number 9. All right. Oh my gosh. Lots of people know our answers today. Okay, here's where it starts. Oh, Mrs. Rupp, number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that is correct. Let's call this person. Now, I didn't test my phone today. You know, it's a little finicky in the studio. Oh, it's going to work. No problem.
Hello,
Hi, who's this?
this is Miss Zepp from Team Velocity.
Hi, Miss Zepp from Team Velocity. How old do you have to be to purchase tobacco or vaping products?
Senior citizens, how old do you have to be?
21, that is correct, but thank you so much, Team Velocity. But even better would be never buy them at all.
Never. Yep.
Okay? We should make the age like 1,000.
Yes, exactly.
To be able to buy that.
Infinite.
But, okay, Take Down Tobacco Day. Happy April 1st. Hopefully not too many jokes being played today. For April Fool's Day. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for being here, Mrs.
Absolutely.
Woldridge.
Yeah. Have a great day.